Fellas, if you missed our video, giving a brief overview of the final shape. Today begins our deep dive journey, starting with the exotic sniper rifle Still Hunt. This is that golden gun sniper rifle that we saw in the trailer just a few weeks ago that we also got to play with during our playthrough over at Bungie. Now, do keep in mind there may be some slight tweaks and changes to the overall build that you see here. With that being said though, based on my conversation with other developers, this is the final shape sandbox. What you're gonna see here damage-wise will match what we're gonna experience in less than a week, which based on our data, Still Hunt is going to be a phenomenal sniper rifle. Now, this is an exotic solar sniper rifle. It fires at 90 rounds per minute, so that adaptive archetype. And in terms of stats, it's got 64 range, 59 stability, 62 handling, 44 reload speed, 68 aim assist. I know, so close, Bungie. Just make it 69. 40 zoom, which is the preferred zoom, especially for PvP. Its airborne effectiveness is a whopping 4. We can also hold 6 in the magazine. And despite missing out on 69 aim assists, its recoil direction is that crispy 69. Now, its intrinsic exotic trait is called Cade's Retribution, which reads, pick up orbs of power or land precision hits to charge this weapon's super bar. Once full, press your reload button to fire golden gun shots. Now, the super bar on this weapon is pretty much the same thing you'll find on other things like Mana Core and Revision Zero. It's split up into 4 tiers, and as you land precision hits or collect orbs of power, this bar will fill up. Now, it seems like orbs of power gives it around a third of its progress towards a tier of that super bar. Granted, I know it's a little hard to tell. You can see me here collecting 2 orbs, and I have just under 1 tier of this bar filled up. I then proceed to pick up 4 more orbs, and I have a little over half of the total super bar filled. Overall, I suspect it'll take roughly 10 orbs of power to fill up this whole bar. Now, precision hits seem to count for 2/3 of a bar tier, or roughly that. But it's a little over half per precision hit, and roughly takes 6 precision hits to fill the super bar completely. Now, the amount it gives looks to be the same in both PvE and PvP. Yes, we were crazy enough to rock it inside of PvP. I didn't land that many kills. But something else to note is that it does look like precision kills doesn't net you extra progress. So whether it's a precision kill or a precision hit should be about the same. Now again, Bungie may change that up at the launch of the final shape, but we'll see. But for us, it was just a flat 2/3 of the tier on the super bar. Now, the beautiful thing here is that the super bar for your sniper rifle does not reset upon death. Now, this is nice for PvP, but pretty much nice for everything. In some of my conversations with some of the developers, this is one of the big selling points to Still Hunt, is that you can hang on to that super progress even after death. So you literally look at this thing as like a mini super. Of course, it is ammo dependent, considering you need ammo to build up these charges by landing precision hits. But the fact that this was intentional by design to hang on to the progress of its super bar makes Still Hunt stand above the rest. So essentially, if you're getting precision hits and you're picking up orbs at the same time, it's extremely easy to fill that bar up. Now, its other exotic perk is called Sharpshooter, which reads, this weapon gains passive bonuses to target acquisition, as well as aim down sight speed and flinch resistance. Now, the bonus increases when this weapon's super mode is active, literally like a golden gun. Overall, this purchase makes the weapon feel better. And let me just say, in my experience, Still Hunt felt really good to shoot, both in PvE and PvP. I wish I landed more snipes inside of PvP, guys, but I will say for the skilled player out there, this is gonna be a means of literally giving yourself a super on top of your super, which is crazy. Now, what I don't know is if this super progression bar persists in between rounds of trials. This is why we're gonna have to do a re-review of this once we get into the final shape. But dude, if you can, that's gonna be crazy. Now, you may have noticed that very unique magazine perk. This one is called Golden Munitions. This magazine gains bonus ammo whenever a golden gun shot is acquired. Now, I know the wording can sound a bit confusing. It's not whenever it's acquired. It's actually when you cast your golden gun. So notice whenever I cast Cade's Retribution on my sniper rifle, it nets me back +3 ammo, which is beautiful because if you run out of ammo, this is literally a way to feed back more ammo into your gun, which means right after coming out of this golden gun shot, that ammo can contribute to you making your way to your next golden gun shot. Now, I'm sure you're wondering though, how does this golden gun mode work? Now, while as I mentioned before, you can fill up that super bar by picking up orbs of power and getting those precision hits, once fully charged, you then hold your reload button and this literally turns your sniper rifle into a golden gun sniper. It even has the same cast animation, like real supers. And you'll see it right there in the kill feed. It'll say Aztecross cast Cade's Retribution, as if this was a real super. Now, upon casting, this will grant you 3 ammo. So you're not going to be using up your base sniper ammo, which means it's very likely you can use this sniper rifle even if you're out of special ammo, as long as that super bar is full enough to cast Cade's Retribution. Now, that Golden Gun mode is incredibly similar to the actual 3-shot Marksman Golden Gun super that's found on Hunter. You get 3 shots and a duration there to shoot those 3 shots, which seems to be pretty forgiving. Now, just like Marksman Golden Gun, your second and third shots also have increased precision damage. Against Kara here, our first sniper Golden Gun shot dealt 71,260 damage. Our second sniper Golden Gun shot jumped up by 45% to 103,263 damage, and our third Golden Gun sniper shot jumps up 90% to 135,310 damage. Now, I did a side-by-side comparison with the exact same build at Bungie, comparing it to Marksman Golden Gun, and the damage is incredibly close. Our first shot with Golden Gun here is 75,231. Our second shot jumps up to 109,688, and our third shot jumps up to 142,997. This is not far off here, guys. Almost identical. We're talking a 5.6% difference in that first shot, a 6.2% difference in that second shot, and a 5.7% difference in that third shot, which is not bad, considering this is a sniper rifle that's essentially giving you an entire super. Now, the beautiful thing about being on Hunter with this is that no, it doesn't deplete your super. You could cast both supers back to back. There was a lot of speculation last week when Still Hunt was first shown that this would consume your super in some way. No, it's its own thing, and you can utilize this on all classes. We just really like it on Hunter because you could proc back-to-back Marksman Golden Guns with very little difference in its damage. And the other beautiful thing, Marksman Golden Gun is even included on Prismatic. Now, the question that everyone had been wondering, will Still Hunt's Golden Gun mode work with Celestial Nighthawk? Big shout out to Dado. Literally at lunch one day, he casually mentions that Celestial Nighthawk and Still Hunt work together, which Fallout and myself proceeded to write down immediately. Yes, guys, Celestial Nighthawk, while equipped, and when you pop the Golden Gun mode on Still Hunt, this will give you not 3 shots, but 1 super shot. This one shot dealt 473,583 damage against Carl. That one shot deals about 53% more damage than our combined 3 shots without Celestial, which was 309,789 damage. Now, targets also explode as the Celestial description reads. The only thing that doesn't work is that you don't get any super energy back towards the weapon bar. And you also, of course, don't get a reduced cooldown on precision kills, since there's not really a cooldown to begin with. But overall, guys, the sniper is cooking. You can imagine in a damage phase, you go into it, you pop your Golden Gun with Celestial Nighthawk, you do a super shot, then you proceed to break out Still Hunt, pop that Golden Gun, and then proceed to just rotate to whatever damage rotation you have. And theoretically, if we base our damage here at Carl, we know our Celestial shot deals 473,583 damage. And if we were to just incorporate regular sniper rifle shots here without its Golden Gun mode, we're dealing 32,854 damage per crit against Carl. This gives us a theoretical total damage value against Carl of 2,617,120. That is, of course, if you're sitting there procking back-to-back golden shots from these precision hits. Ideally, though, I think many people are just going to charge this sniper rifle up before damage phases. They're going to collect orbs. They're going to get a couple sniper rifle shots into some enemies. They're going to start off by shooting that one sniper Celestial Golden Gun shot. They're going to land 6 crits. They're going to shoot another sniper Celestial Golden Gun shot. Essentially repeat the process until you're out of ammo, and then finish off with your actual Celestial Nighthawk super. Now, things we were not able to confirm. I was not able to confirm whether or not the Golden Gun mode here benefits from Solar Surge. I would assume it will, but we didn't check it. But that's something we definitely need to test. But if it does synergize, considering this is a weapon, even though it's a Golden Gun, it's a weapon, assuming it would work, this would bring our sniper Celestial shot damage here, hypothetically, to a whopping 577,771 damage. That's with 3 Solar Surge mods. Overall, guys, this is an incredibly potent sniper rifle. Many people were jumping up and saying it's just Zen Meteor. Fellas, it's so much more than that. This sniper rifle is going to be in every hunter's rotation. And in my opinion, with the combination of Celestial Nighthawk, Still Hunt, and back-to-back Goldies into whatever damage rotation you may be using, is about to be the best damage in the game. The only way this ends up being shines is if you're up against a boss that doesn't take precision damage. And then hell, guys, we just break out Div and we back to cooking. But I can literally see it now. 3 to 4 hunters on a fire team for a raid. Everyone pops their sniper shots, does their one big Celestial Nighthawk shot, then rotates to their super, pops that Goldie, and then either charges up that sniper rifle again for another shot, or they could just do a Lucky Pants swap off right afterwards. I'm really curious to see what this damage rotation will be, but in terms of like tight damage windows, if you have the ability to pre-charge those sniper rifles before going into those damage phases, this combination with Celestial is going to be nuts. Well, fellas and ladies, thank you all for coming and watching, and as always,
slap that like button like you your mama told you right.